Number 1 is Jimmy's Little Girl, Kendra Castleman. And James Dean share ownership. The driver is Sylvain Filion. The 2 Life Book, Jack Darling Stables Limited. The owners, driver Trevor Henry. Number 3, Bohemian Delight, Robert Key owns, Ryan Holiday drives. Twin B Virtue, number 4, Maneri Racing, Brad Gray, Michael Guerrero, all share ownership, driver James McDonald. Alphabet Queen 5, Scott McNiven, Tom Broadhurst, the owners, driver Lauren House. 6, No One to Depend on, Carl Jameson driving, he co-owns with Brandy Jameson. The 7, Crazy Rich, Dustin McClure in the driver's seat for Catherine McClure. And 8, Casimir Pardon Me, Tom Gallant, and Kyle Reibling co-own the driver Paul McKenzie. Full field of 8 for race 2. EXACTOR, TRIACTOR wagering both available. 3, Jimmy's Little Girl, 2, Life Book have been vying for favoritism. Life Book getting some late tote support here from post number 2. The starting gate is rolling. It's post time. 1 is Jimmy's Little Girl, 2, Life Book, 3, Bohemian Delight, 4, Twin B Virtue, 5, Alphabet Queen, 6, No One to Depend on, 7 is Crazy Rich, and from the back tier, Casimir Pardon Me. Field for this afternoon, second at the top of the stretch. Gate swings off the turn, and here they come. Off stride coming to the start was 1, Jimmy's Little Girl, jumped it off. Off and pacing, and Life Book shows speed from the inside. Down the center, Bohemian Delight. Now sweeping up on the outside and looking to clear Twin B Virtue off stride in the first turn. No One to Depend on. Quickly resets though and is back down pacing. Twin B Virtue and James McDonald made the front, working out the pocket journey early on. That's Life Book up in front of Bohemian Delight. Caught wide now, No One to Depend on. Surges up, takes over 4th. Now 3rd, now 2nd, and coming after the leader as they race into the far turn. No One to Depend on coming after the tempo setter Twin B Virtue off a 29 and 2 opening quarter. Another breaker near the back of the pack there, Casimir Pardon Me in the second quarter. We've got a tussle on up front. At the inside, Twin B Virtue issues the pocket ticket to No One to Depend on. Life Book tracks intently from 3rd. 4th to Bohemian Delight, 5th, and now on the move. There goes Crazy Rich following Jimmy's Little Girl, trying a big recovery. Then toward the back on the inside, Alphabet Queen far back to the breaker. Casimir Pardon Me, they were halfway home in a solid 59 and 1, and they go to the backstretch now for the second and final time. Twin B Virtue clings to a short lead. No One to Depend on hanging in out there second. Life Book at the inside will need some racing room. Way up on the outside, Jimmy's Little Girl, huge recovery now, sweeps up to take over second and will come after the leader as they race toward the 7/8. Inside, Twin B Virtue clings to the lead. 3/4 and 129 and 4. Jimmy's Little Girl right up to look her in the eye, and they've got Life Book now joining the party 3 wide. Field turns into the stretch. Twin B Virtue, Jimmy's Little Girl, Life Book on the grandstand side. Jimmy's Little Girl, Twin B Virtue. Twin B Virtue battles on to win it. Jimmy's Little Girl was a huge second, and 3rd went to Life Book. The inquiry sign is up here. Hold all tickets in the second.